Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm CL and welcome to my channel, CL Pushing 50. Have you been living with a wrecked credit score? And maybe living with that wrecked credit score has basically put you in the dumps, right? Because one, it may have been because of your own doing. You know, you just didn't take care of your credit. And by not taking care of your credit, it's like a slippery slope. You know, your credit score is very important, obviously, right? And you wouldn't be here today. But you're in the right place. It's because I'm here to tell you that you can fix it. A wrecked credit score means that you're paying higher interest rates, you're paying more out of your pocket for the things that you want or the things that you need. And it's time to put that to bed, right? It's time to turn it around. And I don't care what other people or that may have told you, hey, don't worry about it. You know, that charge off or that collections, you know, those missed payments, you know what, in 7 to 10 years, they're gonna fall off. But in 7 to 10 years, you'll be 7 to 10 years older. What happens in the interim? What if you're in need of a home or need of transportation? Or you may be trying to qualify for an apartment, but your credit score is wrecked, right? So that's just really not good advice to basically go to what I call credit score jail for 7 to 10 years to wait for something to get removed from your credit report. That's just unacceptable. What you can do today is make the conscious effort to change your thinking. Get into a mindset that says, I'm going to improve my credit today. It starts today. And so the next question is, CL, how? Well, what you need to do is first is to accept that there's an issue. You got a wrecked credit score, right? So accepting that is the number one thing, is accepting that there's something wrong and that it needs to be fixed, right? The next step is to get copies of your credit report from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, right? Get your credit reports. And then what you want to look at is look at the damage, right? Do you have charge-offs? Do you have bills that's been moved into the collections? And then how many of the accounts that you have are currently where you miss payments, right? So you want to look at that. Now, what I recommend is, right, let's look for the stuff that's on your credit file that's not accurate, right? That shouldn't be there. Dispute it, okay? But what you don't want to do is dispute accurate information that's on your credit report, okay? Now, it's going to take about 30 days for the credit bureaus to conduct an investigation and come back with results, right? Within 30 days, you should get results back. And let's hope it's favorable, right? But if not, okay, you just move on to the next thing. Because if it's there and it's supposed to be there, it is what it is, right? We're going to talk about some other steps to try to help eliminate those issues that are on your credit file that are accurate, okay? So now you started to take the steps. Now you got your credit report. You got your credit reports. You got your investigations done and that you disputed items that were incorrect, and it comes back favorable for you. So that's great. So moving on. The next thing you want to do is you want to circle the items that's on your credit report that are like not big things. Like maybe it's an installment loan or something that's maybe $1,000 or something, right? And if it's the smallest thing on your credit report, let's start with those, right? Or it could be, you know, an apartment store credit card, you know, for, you know, and it may be $300-400. Start working on those. Not just paying them down, let's eliminate them by paying them off, right? That's the next thing you want to do, okay? And then you just work your way up. Now, for the stuff that's in collections, right, or charge-offs, that's been moved to like a whole nother company that's maybe been calling you or sending you letters about like paying that debt that is now in collections, you know what? It can't hurt to communicate with them. Hey, reach out to them and see if they'll offer you a deal on whatever it is. I know for a fact from personal experience that 30, 40, 50, 60, even 75% off of the original loan or whatever it was, the collection agencies normally work with you because guess what? They want their money, right? And see if they're willing to work with you. But try to get something out of it for yourself other than obviously paying off a debt that should have been paid off years and years earlier. Try to get them to agree to giving you a letter saying that they agree to remove the collection or charge off from your credit report. And then when you get that letter from them after you've paid off that old debt, you turn around and you submit that via mail to the credit bureaus saying, hey, this collection or charge off has been satisfied. And here's your letter to prove it. And there's probably a pretty good chance, I can't guarantee it, but the credit bureaus may just remove that particular collections off of your credit report. But see, this is what's most important, is that you're taking a rec credit score and started repairing it, right? You know, just like a vehicle. It can be wrecked, not necessarily totaled out, but it could be a fender bender, or, you know, you could be in a fender bender, right? And it's something that the repair shop, right, the auto body shop guy says, this is fixable. You're like, all right, great. You know, I don't have to worry about like losing my vehicle all the way. Same thing with credit. It's fixable, but you have to make a conscious effort. This isn't a sprint. This is a marathon. And know that it's not going to be overnight to fix a wrecked credit score that you've been living with for years. And again, I get it. I've been there myself, right? Because according to research, 16% of Americans have a poor credit score. That's 16%. Now, it's not the worst in history. In 2010, that number was 21%. So it says that the number is going down with the amount of Americans that actually suffer with a poor credit score. But let me keep moving on. It's important for me to be here because I need to be here. My story is a simple one and it's not complex. I had a poor credit score once upon a time, and it was because of my own doing. I simply was irresponsible and didn't take it serious. But then when I really wanted something or needed something, well, I had to suffer the consequences of having poor credit. And then the fire was lit. And I turned it around. And I'm near. When I say near, I'm literally only a point or two away from a 800 credit score. So if I can have, once upon a time, a wrecked credit score, right? And I can take that wrecked credit score and turn it all the way around, so can you. And it starts with making the decision to change and make that decision to change now. No more excuses. Let's buckle down. Hey, I'm trying to get to 850. So I have something to work on while you guys are working on what you need to do to bring yourself from a credit agony to, like me, credit triumph, right? And so, having said that, hey, hit the like button, right? And subscribe to my channel, right? And tell your friends that there's someone out there talking about something of value, something that's valuable to you and them, right? And remember, we all deserve to have the best that we can get in this life. We all want to reach the top, and whatever the top means to you. It may mean being debt-free, or it may mean achieving financial freedom, or hey, you might want to be rich, right? And so just know that we can take this journey together. You know, pushing 50 is just pushing through life. And like I said before, we all want to reach the top, and whatever the top means to you, right? And so for me, this is the credit journey. And we can take this journey together because we can all win. Make it your goal, make it your conscious effort to change today, okay? It's going to be hard work, determination. It's going to require these things: hard work, determination, right? And a lot of discipline and even more patience, because your credit's not going to change overnight, right? I had a wrecked credit score, and literally it took a while. I had to allow myself to push to get back in a credit-worthy status, right? And now, hey, I'm holding some of the best credit cards in the country right now. And it's simply because of my credit worthiness. Now, here's my disclaimer. My channel is for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, my channel is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I repeat, I am not a financial advisor. I highly recommend that if you're in need of professional assistance, seek it out. But you really don't need to seek a credit repair agency or a professional that deals with credit and spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars to do something that you can do yourself. But again, if you're in desperate need of professional assistance, seek it out, okay? So I want to thank you for stopping by and watching this video. And maybe you're ready to make the change today to improve your credit score. And I really hope so. And remember, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately, baby. Peace.